Guys, I don't know about you, but I absolutely do not want World War III. I don't want it. And it seems like that's the exact direction that Donald Trump is taking us. And to be quite honest with you, we got fooled. I fell for it. You fell for it. I expected Donald Trump to not get us into another useless, potentially tragic war. And that's exactly what he did. Him and JD Vance got us into another regime change war. So we have to kick him out. We have to kick him out. We have absolutely no choice at this point. When he ran, he said he was not going to do this. And what did he do? The inevitable. Why did he do that? Well, he met with Bibi Netanyahu of Israel. You have to understand that Iran is not a threat to the United States. They're a threat to Israel, just like Yemen, just like Iraq, just like Syria. They can't touch us. They absolutely cannot touch us. But who could they touch? Well, they could touch Israel because Israel has oppressed their lives for, what, 50 years now? And so, of course, they're upset. And when it comes to Bibi Netanyahu saying that they are only weeks away, we've all heard this, they're weeks away from building, for having the this is ridiculous. From having the technology to build a bomb with weapons grade uranium. He has been saying that since 1994. 1994. To every single president. We are weeks away. They are weeks away. Shut up. He acts like the internet doesn't exist. He acts like we can't go look at everything he said in the past and say, oh, this is absolutely bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't listen to this guy. Maybe he has a sealed agenda. Or maybe he has something on our president. I want to know what he has on our presidents. That's what I want to know, because why are we supporting Israel? Why are we supporting Israel? This is fucking ridiculous. I do not want to start World War III, and that is exactly what's going to happen. And you might ask yourself, well, what exactly does Iran have to do with World War III? Because if I'm being totally honest with you guys, totally transparent, Iran doesn't have a very strong military alliance with Russia or China. But here's the problem. The more we get into Iran and help Israel, which I don't know why the fuck we're doing that, but let's say that maybe there's a tape somewhere of Donald Trump doing something extremely bad, extremely negative. Maybe Israel knows something. After all, during the Cold War, we gave them grounds to be a global surveillance operation upon the entire world. Maybe they have something. Maybe they use that against us. I have no idea. But if we go into Iran, that is going to give the green light for not only just Russia to steamroll Ukraine. And we like to think, oh, Ukraine. We hear all this propaganda like they have a fighting chance in hell. But that would be like the United States attempting to take over something like Hawaii or, I don't know, a very small Puerto Rico. It's like they stand absolutely no chance. And furthermore, that's going to give China the green light to go after Taiwan. And it's going to go completely bonkers. It's going to go completely crazy. It's going to escalate, and they are going to draw hard lines in the sand and say, hey guys, if you do this, we're going to retaliate. And inevitably, we're going to be forced to do it because we already started. If you walk up to a random person, like a UFC fighter, and punch them in the face, then you better fight because they're going to come back at you with a vengeance. It's just inevitable. This is going to happen, and I don't want this to happen. This is fucking ridiculous. The Iranian people in the world should know that the majority of Americans don't agree with this. We don't want to see war. That's why we attempted to elect Donald Trump in the first place by a landslide, is because we were sick of these wars. We were sick of this shit. And yet he does the same exact thing, which leads me to my past video of saying that it doesn't matter who you vote for, and your vote absolutely doesn't mean jack shit. And that's the honest truth. Voting is simply to keep the dumb working class people like you and I preoccupied with thinking that they have a fighting chance in hell at getting their way. But in reality, both sides are bought off, and the second they get into the Oval Office, they do exactly what their predecessor did. They don't change. There's an agenda that goes way further into the future than 4 or 8 year election cycles. And that's the dead honest truth. And so we have to stand up and say that we don't want this war. And I know they're going to lay out a whole bunch of propaganda on the news. They're going to say, oh, well, American soldiers had died thanks to the bombs that Iran um, has shot into these other foreign countries. I know they're going to say all this propagandic bullshit, but you have to realize that we started this. We started this. They didn't have weapons of mass destruction, just like George Bush said. They say the same shit over and over and over, and we believe it. And even if we don't believe it, we don't do shit about it. So what can we do? Short of just walking into a government office and pulling them out and putting someone else in place, what can we do? Well, we can rebel. We can absolutely rebel within the law, whatever is justified. So I propose, and although it's simple and small, it might be something that unifies us. Let's all put on all of our social media, which I have barely none because I'm not on social media, but for all of you that do have social media, let's change our profile pictures to one common photo saying that you do not support going to war with Iran. Don't, yeah, or we could honestly just say we don't support Israel anymore. You know what's funny? The United States has shit healthcare. They don't have universal basic income because they don't want to be socialist, which I completely agree with, by the way. But you know who does have that? Israel. And you know who's paying for it? You and I. So we work our fucking asses off with shitty healthcare, shitty wage jobs. So that way everyone in Israel can get a check each month. And they're like, oh, well, that wouldn't work. It's not sustainable in the United States. Well, motherfucker, why are we doing that for them? What do they bring us? They don't make anything. It's not like they have oil. It's not like they have anything that could ever benefit us. So why are we doing that? Do not go to war with Iran. It's almost too late, but we could still pull out. We have to tell the president, we have to make a statement. We have to say, we do not want this. This is fucking bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. It's the plan going along as if it doesn't matter who got elected, and we cannot elect J.D. Vance. I'm sorry. I know he's smart. I know you might like him because he's on the Theo Von show. And you know what? He fooled me initially too. He fooled me too. Because I thought that, oh, maybe a hillbilly that gets into the Oval Office, he'll understand the American people. Well, guess what? He is the exact same. He grew that beard out just to fool you and I, and he says a little minute things that will win our hearts over, like, oh, I didn't know I could curse on here. Oh, can I say a curse word? I hope they'll still elect me. He's just trying to play you. He has played you. And so we have to take a stand and say we do not want World War III. We don't want it. We fucking don't want it. Israel, you got yourself in this mess. Get yourself the fuck out. I don't want to risk Americans on behalf of a country that spits on Christians and absolutely despises the United States. They call us Goyim. They call us Goyim. Nothing. Dirt. Just garbage. That's what they call us. And yet we are fighting a war for them that is on the brink of reaching World War III, to where we may destroy the earth entirely. We may destroy our capacity to live on the earth entirely. We don't understand the nuclear capabilities that all these countries have. And if we do, then we're absolutely fucking ridiculous. Do not go to war with Iran. Do not go to war with Iran. I repeat, let's rebel. Let's do everything in our power to show our opposition. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. No more. We should not go to war with Iran. Period. Period. And if you have social media, I highly suggest that you change your profile photo to something that says, I am opposed to going to war with Iran. And then if enough people do it, they will see that their propaganda machine simply hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, it hasn't been effective. We have this, and until they take this away from me, which they might, so make sure you like and subscribe, we can fight back. So long as we have a voice, we can fight back too. So let's do this, guys. Let's absolutely do this. Now, is this going to change the world in some revolutionary way? No. But It worked with, for instance, in Russia with Navalny, right? Everyone started posting on Facebook and changing their profile photos, and the government heard. The government heard it. Now, did they end up killing Navalny in Russia? Yeah, actually they did. But they heard the outcry and they had to stop it, which means that they took the people serious. This is the United States of America. We are the Americans. We make the rules. They do as we say. If we don't want to go to war, and we absolutely are against going to war, then anyone that says that we must go to war is in opposition to us. So, thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to stay on this because so help me God, if no one else on YouTube speaks about this, I sure as fuck will. So, thank you very much, and be sure to do your homework. Be sure to change your profile photos to one that is in opposition to going to war with Iran. I mean, look at the meme of JD Vance. If we all can do that for fun and games, then surely we can do it again in a different way in order to hopefully stop World War III. Thank you.